Well, do you want the Lizardmen or the Wood Elves, bud?
I wouldn't mind going over the Lizardman army, because often there's a bit more variation here, but as I say that, it seems, yeah, it seems rather straightforward, but, you know what, I say last game, oh no, I may be saying it this time, this is an interesting list, but anyway, starting with the infantry, we have 4 skink cohorts, with javelins, and then we have a ton of Saurus. And let's check. Is this? Okay, yeah, it's all good. We have 5 Saurus warriors with shields, as well we have 2 Saurus warriors. Make that 3 Saurus spears. One of them being the Arawar, legion of Chakwa. Now for the skirmish contingent, we have 4 chameleon skinks. Okay, never mind. It's a mixed skirmish contingent of 2 chameleon skinks and 2 skink skirmishers. I'm surprised that actually did not see the 4 chameleon skinks. With their missile resist, they can really eat a lot of ammo while the rest of your army approaches and gets the business. And now that rounds out the infantry corps in the skirmish contingent. We're not seeing any cavalry in this army, which I must say I think is a very odd choice against the Wood Elves. And yeah. So we do have a Slant Mage, Priest of High. Going for a said Tempest Snipe. Also has the Bound Banishment, Shield of the Old Ones, Aura of Quetzal, or Aura of Pretzel, if you will. Blood Statuette of Spite. Again, Tempest. Hand of Glory, and Apotheosis. Apotheosis, interesting, I guess they're going to heal this massive infantry. And Tempest, unfortunately, has, no use in this situation. But when it works, it really works. But it's unfortunate when you bring such a spell and has no use on the field. But he does have a Skink Priest, Lore of Heavens, with Wind Blast as well, which could be great to delete that Wood Elf front line. Okay, so this runs out the Lizard army. I've trailed on for quite a bit. Now, what has the Wood Elf brought to deal with this unorthodox Lizard force?
Well, the Wood Elves brought a force with a main infantry component going to consist of 4 Eternal Guard with shields. He's then going to have a Dryad as well as a unit of War Dancers. Now, for his skirmish contingent, we are going to see Glade Guard with Starfire Shafts and 1 with Hagbane Tips to get that poison down. He's then going to have 2 Wild Riders with shields, as well as a unit of Sisters of Thorn for that magical cavalry. Now, for the leadership, we're going to have a Spellsinger of Life with Regrowth and Earthblood on foot. We are also going to have the one, the only, Durthu. Now, Durthu is going to have Transformation of Kadan with Frenzy, and that's it. So just Transformation of Kadan, no Sword of Daith or anything like that. So, going to be very much a Lizardman infantry army against a more traditional Wood Elf build here.
Yeah, indeed. Like I was saying, it's usually you see Durthu, maybe no dragon if you're afraid of Tempest, but the thing about Durthu is he can fight the dinos and come out on top in many cases. Just amazing stats, so much HP, and as well, I mean, he has no problem dealing with pretty much any lizard infantry, what have you, whatever you throw at him. He, the Sword of Date there, just put it down. And I just gotta say, just to keep things like set, so there are expectations for this battle and things are clear, there's no chance for the Lizards here, I see. Like, this is just gonna be a slaughter. It's very unfortunate. He brought, like, a mass overwhelming force, and there's Durthu on the field. He's just gonna shred everything. Unless there's some kind of miraculous volley coming down from the chameleons, I just see this as a Wood Elf clinic. And, yeah.
Well,
I just think it's gonna be tough for the Lizards here, my son.
Well, I guess we'll see if you're right or not. I mean, I do agree it will be tough, but every time I've called a battle before it starts, I eat my words, so I don't think I'll be quite predicting it like you will. However, I do see your point very much, and the complete lack of mobility on the Lizardman army is really, really concerning to me. I just don't know
Yeah,
why
that's
you
we
wouldn't
see
bring
these
it.
missile units getting bogged down very early, and the Wild Rider was coming in with a big charge. And the only real chance is if these missile units can shred the War Dancers or get some miraculous shots down on Dirthu. But
Yeah.
I hope we see some players. Just seems like real, such an uphill fight at this moment. And Tlax is taking a very strong central engagement, and I think he's just gonna start chopping these Saurus.
And I mean, the damage that has been poured onto this infantry on the approach by all of these Glade Guard is absolutely disgusting. And then the right flank for the Wood Elves, you know, they've gotten a lovely route on top of pretty much all of the skirmishers on that side. The Manticore pinning down a ton of Saurus Warriors for these Dryads to just continue to chew through. And yeah, I think your prediction may be coming true based on the very early stage of this battle, where Dirthu untouched, causing a ton of damage in the center, and then all of the Lizardman skirmish force just getting compromised very quickly.
Yeah, my son, this just makes me think, like Wild Riders. I like what the Lizard was doing with this mass infantry, but just there's nothing to deal with these Wild Riders, and they're just going to have a field day. Look at these Wild Riders. There's nothing really going to counter them. There's no heavily armored infantry on the field. They're just going to have a heyday.
Yep.
I can't imagine the kills they may have at the end game. One almost up to 100 kills already. One only at 10, but the other, And Dirthu just, slapping aside these dinos here. It's just, going into the exact kind of build he really doesn't want to play. And this is why you need these solar engines to put some cover fire down on Dirthu.
Yep.
It's, you can make someone pay for really Dirthu on a map like this, but just look at this. Beautiful Wild Rider play.
Yeah.
Just a clinic.
The Wild Riders are absolutely devastating these Lizardman lines, and I have to say the Eternal Guard, with their cost efficiency and their armor piercing, also just doing so well in this engagement against the Saurus Warriors. But yeah, no, couldn't have said it better myself. It's a clinic right now with these Wild Riders. They are just running around the field and
look at
eating
Dirthu going after that toad booty.
Oh man. Dirthu slapping him around with his whip wrist. And there goes the second Manticore summon as well.
Yeah, the Manti can just go after the toad. It's just, this Lizard army is just, it's a lot of HP. I like what it's trying to do. It's better against a smaller force with maybe Way Watchers, so it's not so punishing if you get sniped. But yeah, it's just nothing to deal with the Wild Riders. And if there's nothing to deal with Wild Riders on the field, they will just tear things apart.
Yep. They're just a very devastating unit. You know, their natural fear that they cause, their high weapon strength, and just their crazy speed, you know, really able to chew through these Saurus Warriors. Not to mention, just like every single unit that Wood Elves focus with their missile power is just decimated almost instantly. And I really like the pick of one Hagbane tip in there, just to get the poison down, help slow down those Lizardman forces to continually help this, you know, very much missile-focused playstyle. But yeah.
I really like that as well. It also saves a bit of funds. If I remember correctly, the Hagbane tip being, I think, 50 or 100 gold cheaper than the Starfire shafts.
Oh, really? I thought the Hagbane tips were the same cost, so that was my fault.
I think they were at one point, but then it was, they acknowledged the AP was just better.
Yeah.
So they changed the price accordingly.
Well, and also I just want to point out, you know, your prediction. Look at Dirthu. He's just been sitting in the middle of combat all game, and nothing the Lizardmen have can really significantly hurt him. He's taking some damage, yes, but not even a half health, and he still has plenty of health more just to sit here, soak up damage, and let all of his missile forces then fire in these devastating shots onto this blob of Lizardmen forces.
Yeah, thank you. It's just like we were talking about some of the counters you really want in this matchup. I've played it on quite a bit on both sides as well. Had experience from such plays. And there are a few units you really need. I mean, you need some cav, you need some heavy cav. You need some sort of tool to gain the initiative as well, whether it be a solar engine or maybe some more missile play or something. But just a few Saurus removed, as well as the Saurus spears. They could have just been replaced with some cav or something, or really just some Saurus scar bets even. Saurus scar bets on a raptor. He just needs a bodyguard at least for the toad. So just a few units units that can hit hard. Some few AP cav units, whether it be hero or standard cav unit, would have completely changed the dynamic of this battle.
Yep. This was a real rough battle for our lizards, men, and you know, not having mobility there just really bit him in the ass. Banishment going down.
Yeah. Not having the trouble. And yeah, look at this. And I must say, I think he just about did as well as he could have nearly. I mean, it was a rough battle from the get-go, but yeah.
Most certainly was, man. That was a difficult one.